Now, this is a blog post I just did this week, and I'm just going to give you a few of the top tips from that. I have 9 tips on the blog post. Go to Pacesetter Media for all of the tips. First one, be the brightest part of the screen. A general rule in photography and videography is that the eye goes to the brightest thing on screen. So if you're the brightest part of the screen, the eye will go to it. I just want to compare these two images. The image on the left, that was before I painted my microphone or painted the wall. This is early in the pandemic when things shut down. I quickly realized that my background was too bright and I should make it darker. So I painted it a mid-gray, and my microphone is this blown out bright silver. So I painted it a flat black. And just compare the two images. The shirts are about the same color. They, again, surrounded by, on the right, when it's surrounded by darker areas, it looks brighter, but it's actually about the same color as the shirt on the left. But notice overall, just look at each image overall, how on the right, I stand out. The focus goes to me because everything, most of what's on the screen is darker than me. And the background is darker because I painted it a mid-gray. And the only thing that's actually brighter is the text below me, because that's a bright, the brightest it can be, a full white. Next, arrange the right light sources in front of you, not to your sides, not behind you. If you can avoid all light from your sides and all lights behind you, do that. As much as possible, light sources coming from the front. And I say light sources too because a single small bulb can create some bad lighting. Several lights to your front are better, or if you can bounce light off the walls and ceiling to your front, that helps too. And brighter. Cameras compensate for low light and even middle level light. And when they have to amplify the light, it creates more noise. So if you start with a very, very bright scene, cameras can create a cleaner image. And I just want to compare these two again. Look at the microphone. It's kind of clean and you can see some detail. It's actually very bright in my studio here. I've got 8 bulbs bouncing off the wall, 800-watt bulbs or the equivalent. So it's very bright. To the eye, it will seem very, very bright to you. But the camera will compensate and it won't have to amplify the light so much. And you'll just get a better image to start with. You'll have less visual noise. So bright, be very bright. Arrange lights to your front and specifically to the front. So there's fall off as the light goes to the back. It hits you, you're brighter. By the time the light goes to your background, it's a little dimmer. So try to be the brightest thing on screen too. And that's my set of tips this week. Go to Pacesetter Media and see the blog post this week. It'll have more tips and some more explanations on those.